Welcome to this yin breathing meditation. This meditation comes from Taoism and Tibetan Buddhism. Yin is considered the feminine energy, and the lower belly is the area where the yin energy resides. Yin energy is the source that gives birth to everything. So lying down on your back, and for this meditation, bring your knees up. So lying on your back, with your feet flat on the surface and your knees comfortably up. Placing the palms of your hands on your lower belly, begin to breathe into your lower belly. Soft breaths. And as you inhale into your lower belly, allow your hands to gently rise. And on the exhale, allow your hands to gently fall, rising and falling together with your breath. You can begin to visualize a point of awareness somewhere midway between your perineum and your navel. The point is going to be about 3 inches below your belly button. Or maybe deeper, maybe 4 inches. Find a point of awareness that feels like the right point of awareness for you. Visualize a space there, an open space. Imagine in your mind's eye an open space. Begin to become aware of the size of the space, 3 or 4 inches below your belly button. You can feel for yourself what the size is. Maybe it is the size of a marble. Maybe it is the size of an egg. Maybe it is the size of a ball. Maybe it is larger than your body and extends outside your belly. You're going to have to see for yourself when you begin breathing into this area, the size of this space. So begin to imagine that you're breathing directly into this space, directly into your lower belly. Nice and slow breaths. You can imagine it almost as if there were nostrils on your lower abdomen, and you're breathing in through your abdomen. Nice and slow breaths. Easy, relaxed breaths. Nice and gentle in-breaths, breathing right into the middle of this space. Nice, relaxed, easy out-breaths. As you inhale, allow your body to completely relax around this space. Your lower belly is relaxing. Your sacrum is relaxing. Your hips, your upper legs, the inside of your thighs, relaxing. By breathing in a slow and easy and relaxed way into this space, you're inviting your whole body to relax around it. Imagine that you are not breathing in from your nose or your nostrils or your trachea. Imagine that you are breathing directly in to your lower belly. Feel the freshness of the breath as you inhale through your lower belly into this space in your lower belly. Experience your breath being filled with your awareness, your conscious awareness. And also notice that every breath is filled with love. And so for every inhale you take straight into this space in your lower belly, you're filling the area 3 or 4 inches below your belly button with love, warmth, and relaxation. Your awareness follows your breath, and with each inhalation, you're becoming more and more present in this space in your lower abdomen. And the more you become present in your lower belly, the more the rest of your body can just relax. And with every in-breath, notice that the space opens up a little bit more. Also notice that with every breath, any kind of debris or obstacle or stagnation, any kind of a thought or blockage is released. As if every breath moves any obstacle to the outside and just removes it. Imagine that every out-breath dissolves outward any blockage, any thoughts, any obstacle or stagnation. And every inhale, the space opens up a little bit more and a little bit more. Have the feeling that the space is becoming more and more pure, more and more empty, more and more immaculate, and more open. Fill the space with light, clear light, sunlight, or pink light. As the space becomes more and more peaceful, the space is cleared. Allow it now to become dark and empty, peaceful, still, opening outward and becoming bigger. Following the breath in to that space in your belly and letting yourself dissolve outward, relaxing into that dark, comfortable, warm space. Be completely within this space, your whole awareness. Become the space. Nothing exists of you outside of this space. Let your soul be soothed and healed. Identify so fully with the space in your lower belly that the rest of you just disappears. And the world just disappears. Dark womb of life. It is the only reality. And keep breathing in to this space and see if you can come to a point where you don't depart at all, where you're just there in this dark space. Now let's begin the in breathing, and with your next inhalation, tilt your pelvis up so that your lower back lays flat against the surface beneath it, and on the exhale, tilt your pelvis downward so that your lower back lifts off the surface beneath you. And again on the inhale, tilt your pelvis forward in such a way that the small of your back presses against the surface beneath you. And on the exhale, tilt your pelvis downward and allow the small of your back to lift high off the surface beneath you. And you're going to do 12 breaths exactly like that. So on the inhale, tilt the pelvis forward in such a way that the small of your back presses against the surface beneath you. And on the exhale, tilt the pelvis downward in such a way that the small of your back lifts up. And on the inhale, tilt the pelvis upward, press the small of your back down flat against the surface beneath you. Exhale, tilt the pelvis downward, creating a space between the small of your back and the surface beneath you, continuing on your own, counting to 12 in breaths. And when you breathe in, see if you can feel the coolness of the breath as it enters the space of your lower belly and creates space. And on the exhale, feel the comfort. On the inhale, making sure that you're pressing the small of your back against the surface beneath you, and on the exhale, that you're creating a space between the small of your back and the surface beneath you, continuing to tilt your pelvis back and forth, completely in rhythm with your breath. And breathing in with a feeling of letting go of any debris in the lower belly, letting it go, dissolving it. Letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathing in, opening the space, letting go. And when you're done with your 12 breaths, just relax and breathe normal, lay normal. And continue to breathe every inhale straight into that space, 3 to 4 inches below your belly button. And with every exhale, clearing that space more and more. Feeling the darkness of the space of the womb, and again, following your breath, letting your breath carry your awareness into the lower belly, become your lower belly, so that everything you are, you breathe into the lower belly. Everything that you are, breathe it in to the lower belly, and you let it dissolve on the out breath, and you just be in the lower belly. Just become the lower belly. Just be the open, dark yin space. Identify with it. Inviting love into the space. Open the space further. Letting go. As if you're parting a curtain. All of the qualities of this yin space, imagine it as a curtain in your lower belly, the soothingness, the darkness, the relaxation, the peacefulness, the warmth. And we're going to look on the other side to find a deeper yin space behind the curtain. So imagine the lower belly as a curtain. And I'm going to count to 3 and say, go, and you will open the curtain. 1, 2, 3, go. If you feel momentarily disoriented and lost, that's okay. That's source. This is your source. So looking into the lower belly once again, feeling into it. And there's a curtain there, and we're going to part it. 1, 2, 3, go. When you touch the space in the lower belly, in its primordial form, as you just did, it's in your body, it's in your lower belly, but at the same time it's nowhere and it is everywhere, and it is all of the space and a whole galaxy. And this space, this nowhere space and everywhere space, is in the lower belly. This fundamental source is found most presently and most directly in our lower belly. And that space becomes the foundation. In the practice of pure awareness,